Problem 2-59, add or subtract. So go ahead and pause the video so you can write the problems down using space. But notice they're saying or, so are we going to be adding or subtracting? So that really depends on what the value of those numbers are and how far are they away from 0. So I wrote problem A in my notes, and I'm noticing that after the decimal place there's two numbers here, so two place values on the right side, and then only one place value on the other number. So definitely after the decimal it's needed to be added a 0. So I would change that vertically before I write my answer. So when we're adding or subtracting, everything needs to be lined up by the decimal place value or the number place value. So the 74 and then 80. So then you would add the way you do. Now I forgot to mention, when you see this symbol in your textbook, that means that you're not allowed to use a calculator. So when you are practicing, it's a skill that they really want you to know. So do that on do problem A now on your own. Now in problem B, I'm still gonna look. Oh, there are decimals. So before I copy them, I see two decimal place values, or we have one is in the place of the tenths, and then 9 is in the place of the hundredths. I meant the 0, I'm sorry. And then here's one decimal place. So I'm going to do a similar trick to where I want equivalent place values. So I'm going to put, instead of 2 in the place of the cents, I'm going to say 20 in the place of the hundredths. So 20 altogether. So in this case, I see a subtracting. So if you do write it down, well, you have to write it down. If you write it horizontally, add that 0, because we're showing work that it's needed so we can line up. And then do your work vertically. So 213 with 9 in the place of the hundreds minus, so 37. So if you write the 3 under the 2, you are making a mistake because 2 is in the place of 100, so that's 200. So 3 does not belong there. So let me erase the place of the 3. So 3 is gonna be under the 1, so 37, and then there's the point, the decimal place value, and then 20. So I added that 0 so I can fill up my numbers. And then subtract. I'm gonna help you with this one a little bit, because just in case you forgot how to borrow numbers. So I'm gonna go 9 minus 0 is 9, so this place value is done. Then the next one says 0 minus 2. So when you have 0 minus 2, we can't really do that. So we have to borrow from the next over place value that is larger. So when you go to, technically it's to the place of the ones right now. So I'm going to change that to a 2. And I'm taking that 1. And now I have a 10. So now I can go 10 minus 2. So that gives me 8. The decimal place value needs to stay, and now I have 2 minus 7, which I cannot do, so I need to borrow from the number in front of it. That's the 1, so I'm going to change it to 0, and then this 2 will become 12. I'm giving it 1 unit, so now it's 12 minus 7, so that should give you 5. So continue like that, but again, this is a 0. So if you have to borrow, continue. And then to check your work, when we subtract, we want to add. So whatever your answer is, plus what we took away, which was 37.20. So when you add, should give you the 213. And again, it has to be lined up properly. I'm just on the video explaining that. Your job is to make sure that you can check it on your own. So 213.09. So that's how you know that your answer to subtraction is correct, by adding those two numbers. And then the last one, letter C, try on your own. So I just want to give you a hint. So again, looking at the place value for letter C, we have after the decimal 2 place values. after the decimal 1, so I do need to add another 0, like a 0, not another. Right now I don't see it, so we want to create 2 decimal places. And then for the number 7, 7 is a whole number or an integer, so if I want to change 7 to a decimal, I need to write 7.00. So in this case I need to add 2 zeros. Now when you're adding numbers, my suggestion is add 2 numbers at a time. They're all positive, so you are adding. So you can pick any 2 numbers at a time to add, and that's how you can get the answer for letter C. But again, make sure you're lining by the decimal or the place value.